Yeah, what's up everybody? We're back with another video. As you can probably tell, this is different. I'm not on the small screen like right about here this time. I'm not in this area. I'm over here. I'm in the big screen. I'm going to be reacting to what's right there. I'm going to be reacting to what's right there. Reacting to what's right there on the tiny screen. And today, we're reacting to an Alex Bale video. You know, the SpongeBob guy. I call him the next MatPat because like, his theories are just on par with what game theory was like a long time ago. Well, technically film theory because he doesn't do games. Alright, one sec. Just put the hood on. So I got the microphone right here. Alright, here we go. I'll click Alex Bale. Before I forget, subscribe to Alex Bale. Really, he only has 1.18 million. Get him to 2 million, honestly. And before we start, again, we're gonna watch the trailer for his next video. Also, the reason I'm reacting, doing all this, because, well, I finally made it past 50 subscribers. I think that counts for some celebration, so I'm treating myself to one of my favorite YouTubers. And I'm inviting you guys to join me.
End. It's a
After this, we're gonna
question
watch
that's
his
haunted
latest theory.
humanity for as long as we can remember. Will it be from nuclear war, or
Probably.
AI taking over, or
Nah.
some kind of disease wiping us out?
Probably.
Now, there have been many different works of fiction that
Love
explore
Fallout
all of these
76.
different
No, not
possibilities.
76, New
But what
Vegas.
if I told you there is
Brain
one
fart,
piece
sorry.
of media out there that shows us a possibility that nobody has considered yet? And that's because it was hidden
Not the
inside
freaking
of a children's
Teletubbies.
educational TV show. Teletubbies dares to ask a question that shows us the darkest, most horrifying fate for humanity. What if the sun...
Pause. Does the fit go hard, ladies and gentlemen? Myself, I have a Mike Wazowski onesie, but that's not nearly on par with the drip of that outfit right there. Amazing. 10 out of 10.
was a baby?
Hey. That might be interesting. That might be interesting. But alright, let's get to the real meat of the video. Watching his Incredibles theory. I've heard some
The Fall
things.
Smart Living Sale ends Monday at Ray Moore Flanagan. Save
Nobody
big on
gives a
furniture packed
crap.
with innovative features.
And I hate football.
Welcome everyone. PetSmart Kitchen has given
Oh
us
god,
the
I'm dealing with this
opportunity to
again.
share.
Alright, let's go. Wait. Oh, wait. Wait. That reminded me of a video I love. I absolutely love it. Oh, I found it. I'm gonna show it to you guys right now. It's peak memes. Like you kids now with your skibbity toilet and your toom 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 toilet, you got nothing on par with this. You know, I know it's bad. I know the brain rot's bad, and I'm legitimately starting to miss skibbity toilet compared to the new stuff. We do not need a ballerina cappuccino. That's a goated meme though, you gotta admit. Love it so much. Alright, let's continue.
What if I told you that this is actually Jack Jack from...
Hear him out. Going frame by frame. Look at the hair. Pointy. Wait a minute, their eyes almost exactly line up. What? Oh my god. Their faces almost exactly line up.
Jack
You know what?
from
We're doing this
the
no
future.
goggles. It's already hard enough to see.
Gamma Jack is a character from The Incredibles that we see only for a few seconds. He is one of the many superheroes Syndrome killed as a part of only for a
It's
Gamma
a
Jack
song name
is a
appeared.
character from The Incredibles that we see
No,
only
Pantera.
for a few seconds. He is one of the many superheroes Syndrome killed as a part of Operation
I need
Kronos.
to
And
fidget.
at first glance, he just kind of seems like a throwaway filler character. But if you look in the Incredibles DVD extras, you'll find a bunch of files full of information about all of these deceased heroes, including their powers, personality traits, and even audio clips of them talking.
I'm a man of culture, a man of passion, and I would say a man of humor, which is not widely known.
But Gamma Jack's
Wait, is it-
file is a bit different than the other heroes. He is one of the most powerful supers in this franchise, with extremely dangerous radiation
Oh, that's where
powers
he
and a
was.
very disturbing
please don't be wrong.
personality.
Part of my job is to prioritize which villains I'm going to combat. The real kicker is I get these dames, man, these dame villains, and they got the curves and the hair and the
Whoa. Keep it PG-13, man. This is a mostly family-friendly channel. Mostly family-friendly. Just gotta put something up here, away. Gamma Jack, not only are you a racist, you're freaky.
big eyes.
Also
and
ignore
boy,
this, I just need to
those ones,
fidget.
they're really hard to kill.
He's the only hero who outright kills people, and when it comes to saving people, he always prioritizes attractive women first.
You know, I take a look around, I see if there's any good-looking women who need to be rescued immediately, and then I sort of start from there and work my way down the list. You know, if you've got Tubby Joe Schmo over there with a laser pointed at his head, and he might have to wait in line a little while.
He's described as tyrannical and megalomaniacal, and even believes people with superpowers are a superior race. Gamma Jack is like a straight-up villain. He's basically the Incredibles version of Homelander, and a lot of people have been making videos about
Definitely.
him recently because of how much
Oh wait, that one showed up on my feed a while ago. That one showed up on my feed like a while ago. I didn't watch it. I wish I did. Probably would have been interesting.
because of how much he sticks out in this franchise. But I think I've discovered something that nobody else has yet. What if Gamma Jack isn't just some background character? What if he's someone who's been hiding in plain sight all of
Circle,
this time?
circle,
I believe
circle.
that Gamma Jack is actually
And
Jack
then-
from the future. I know that sounds
What?
like a big stretch. At first glance, these two characters seem nothing alike, both in their powers and personality.
Looks normal to me.
I mean, how could I possibly claim that sweet, adorable Jack Jack is actually a tyrannical super supremacist? Well, just stick with me, because I guarantee that this will be the most compelling, believable Incredibles theory you will ever hear. You are going to be blown away by how well all of this lines up. This is the Gamma Jack Jack theory.
Sorry, I just tend to vibe to Incredibles
So,
music.
this all started when I noticed a couple strange similarities between these two characters. Obviously, they are both named Jack, and they are
Yeah,
both extremely
okay.
powerful supers. There's also maybe a passing resemblance, with both of them having a similar mask, and their hair ending in a single sharp point. But I didn't really start to take this seriously until I started comparing Gamma Jack's file to Jack Jack. Gamma Jack is described as a picky eater, which is probably one of Jack Jack's most defining traits.
Yeah.
Literally, Jack Jack's first scene is Helen struggling to get him to eat, and a large part of the Incredibles 2 plot revolves around Jack Jack only wanting to eat cookies and
It
throwing a
does,
massive
it
tantrum when he doesn't
does.
get them.
Obviously, I can't keep
Give
giving
him cookies.
No biting a daddy.
Jack Jack is an extremely picky eater.
No biting
Gamma
the
Jack
daddy.
is also described as a favorite of the ladies, which I think you can also apply to Jack Jack.
Can't I, little boo-boo boy? Who can handle it? Who can handle it?
Babysitting this one? I do
You are free,
All of the women
darling.
who take care of Jack Jack clearly adore him.
Well, yeah, he's a
Stayed
baby.
up all night making sure you look fabulous.
People love
in your
babies.
He is definitely a favorite of these ladies. Okay, but what about tyrannical and megalomaniacal impulses? Well, doesn't that kind of sound like how Jack Jack is constantly and impulsively throwing violent tantrums?
Yeah.
Combustion imminent? What does that mean?
It means fire, Robert.
Even when Jack Jack fights someone, he seems to always go for the kill just like Gamma Jack.
Oh my god, he does.
I mean, he did kind of indirectly kill Syndrome. Okay,
That's
so
not indirectly.
there are some surprising
I'm just gonna close my curtains so you guys keep.
similarities here, but let's address the elephant in the room. Gamma Jack is an adult who died in the past, and Jack Jack is obviously a baby in the present. For this to work, there would need to be some kind of time travel involved. And while Jack Jack is an extremely powerful super with many different reality warping powers, we never actually see him
And yeah,
do
you saw that
anything
right. My chair doesn't have a
resembles
back.
time travel. The
The
closest
nail
we maybe
or
get
bolt
is
or whatever
his
literally
weird ability to
snapped when I
travel
leaned back
between
one day.
dimensions.
Cookie. Cha-cha want a cookie?
Where is he? Where the hell is he?
Wow! He can still hear you?
In another dimension.
That is freaky.
Except, I think there might be more to this dimensional power than we think. In The Incredibles 2, Edna creates a device that can help track and manage Jack Jack's powers, and it can even be used to help find Jack Jack when he moves into the other dimension.
He vanished.
Okay, good. Use the thing. See that? That's the current readout. Click it. See the readout? Dimension 4. So where is he?
But if you look closely, you'll see that the device labels Jack Jack's dimension as 4D, as in the fourth dimension, a dimension that is commonly accepted to represent time, meaning when Jack Jack is warping through dimensions, he is actually...
So what did that say? Editor's note. Replace 4D with dimension 4 for some reason. It's still referencing a fourth dimension. Like, how does a fourth dimension equal time, though? Like, somebody smarter than me, actually tell me that in the comments. Because, like, sure, I may be one of the smartest people in most of my classes, but I'm not freaking Albert Einstein levels.
traveling through time. Okay, so Jack Jack could have traveled back in time and became Gamma Jack. But here's another big issue with
Why?
this theory. If they're supposed to be the same
Oh.
person, then why are their powers different?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
you could argue Jack Jack has some radiation-based powers,
Yeah.
but Gamma Jack definitely doesn't have Jack Jack's many,
No,
many
he does not have the
reality-warping
huge-ass
god
arsenal.
powers.
Sorry, I left the...
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked with Google Play Games on PC. Unlock rewards with Google
I
Play
don't
Points.
freaking care.
And yes, that
Come on.
is true, but
I'm
listen
tripping.
to how Edna talks about Jack Jack's powers.
Like all babies, he has
Has
enormous
enormous
potential.
potential,
It's not
darling.
unknown for supers to have more than one power when young, but this little one has
Has
many.
many.
It is not unknown for supers to have more than one power when young. She talks
Oh,
about it
that
like
reminds
all
me.
super
What's his name? Mr. Incredible. He doesn't just have super strength. He kind of has like a spider sense, like a little sixth sense for sensing danger. Like, if we watch the movies with that in mind, or at least just the first one, and you'll see that makes a lot of sense.
babies can have multiple powers when they're young, but eventually they all grow up and narrow it down to just one or two. Director Brad Bird has also made similar comments about how Jack Jack's powers are because of the unlimited potential he has as a baby.
Babies are unknown, so
Uh-huh.
they could be nothing, they could be everything. You don't know. Every single one of them is up for grabs of what they're going to become. They can become a leader of the free world or a bagman, or maybe both. I don't know.
Maybe Jack Jack having so many powers is kind of unusual, but there is a precedent that he could lose most of his powers. In fact, this explains why Jack Jack would be living in the past under a new identity.
I had to check out some
Maybe
on my
Jack
phone.
Jack traveled back in time and then lost his ability to time travel, making him stuck in the past forever. This also lines up with a deleted flashback
see that
scene
later.
from the first Incredibles, where we can see Gamma Jack was close friends with Mr. Incredible and Frozone.
Although he tried to hide his powers, a few of us had heard about them and approached him. Had to talk him into becoming a superhero. We had a club. The first club that wanted him.
Oh, he had a
It
club.
makes sense if Jack Jack
Gamma Jack over here going, whoa!
Is trapped in the past, he'd probably want to be close to his dad and Uncle Lucius, even if he can't tell them who he really is. Okay, but does Jack Jack actually have Gamma Jack's powers? I mean, maybe his fire or laser powers are kind of similar, but is that really the same thing as having radiation powers?
No.
Well, let's take a look at what Gamma Jack's powers actually are.
Oh my god, power type maximum. Full on Team 4-star brilliant. You're like, my power is maximum.
The file's description
Please
is
tell me
pretty
any of you
vague,
know what I'm
but
referencing.
based on his name and
That's somebody call my name.
logo, I'm gonna assume his powers involve specifically gamma radiation, which is a form of high-energy electromagnetic radiation. And guess what? We are told by Edna that one of Jack Jack's powers is specifically electromagnetism.
Okay, so it says multiply in the music. So considering we play the classical music, I wonder what would happen if you just threw on Metallica or Dragon Force while he was like in the room. Would he just go like and just start multiplying like that'd be funny to see.
Magnetism.
Gamma Jack's powers are based on electromagnetic radiation. Jack Jack has electromagnetism powers.
Yeah.
They could have given Gamma Jack any form of radiation powers, but they specifically chose the type of radiation that Jack Jack can control because they are the same person.
Yeah.
Also, if you consider the Lego tie-in.
Why wouldn't I consider Lego games canon? Lego Dimensions made the entire Doctor Who level. Wait, no, Doctor Who made the entire Doctor Who level canon, bro. Their Doctor knows Batman, Wildstyle, and Gandalf.
In video games to be canon, we do see that Gamma Jack has the power of flight and specifically green lasers, which is also the exact same as Jack Jack's.
Yeah.
Do I even need to keep going at this point?
No, man, you
Gamma
made your
Jack
point.
is
You're
Jack
good.
Jack. This has to be intentional.
It has to be,
okay.
yeah.
So, these characters line up really, really well.
They do.
To the point where I don't think that this is a coincidence anymore.
Coincidence? I think not!
Stewie Griffin? What are you doing here?
But there is still one
Or is
final
that
issue with
Peter?
this theory. Why would
I'm
Jack
saying,
Jack,
don't worry, I know who Peter and Stewie are, but I'm saying that might be grown-up Stewie, because look at him. The brown hair, the glasses, the big nose. That's just a theory. It's just a theory.
With this theory. Why would Jack Jack, a sweet, adorable baby with two loving
Like my goat
parents
says,
and good values, grow up?
It's just a theory. Crazy, though. Jeez, gotta clean this back up a bit. You twos are not stable, man. Almost as top heavy as a Funko Pop. If y'all know what I mean. Oh, there's a good spot. Stay.
To believe that supers are a superior race.
That's
like, that
not
kind of
good.
feels like the last thing Jack Jack would ever believe. I mean, Helen even goes out of her way to tell her kids that having powers doesn't make you inherently better.
But Dad always said our powers were nothing to be ashamed of. Our powers made us special. Everyone's special, Dash.
Maybe Bob is a little more enthusiastic about superpowers, but he would definitely never call them a superior
Nah,
race.
he
I mean,
wouldn't.
that is just unambiguously next-level discrimination.
Mhm.
Where the hell would Jack Jack possibly get this insane idea from?
I used to design for gods. You are a tiny god. They are lucky.
Oh, dude, that reveal. Actual goosebumps. I don't know if they're appearing on camera or not, but they are. Also, if you notice the band-aid, like, don't worry about that. I just cut my finger. Don't worry about it.
Edna Mode believes that
Impact
supers
font.
are
Let's go.
gods, that they are above normal humans. She says it all the time, and she even seems disgusted by
Oh my
non-supers.
god, that man was violated.
I think
Oh my god, look at him.
Non-supers.
Look at the poor guy.
She says it
Overwhelmed
all the
immediately.
time, and she even
Absolutely
seems
destroyed.
disgusted by non-supers.
Supermodels. Nothing super about them. Spoiled, stupid little stick figures with poofy lips who think
Yeah.
only about themselves. I used
Fair gods.
Okay, sure, but she only babysat Jack Jack one time.
That we see in the movies.
How much could she possibly have rubbed off on him?
Yes, you are a tiny
Thank
god.
God.
The room is yours.
Oh,
We are lucky to be
be
in
in
your
our
presence.
presence.
Literally after one day with Edna,
Well, it's just
Jack
itchy,
Jack
just-
starts acting exactly like her. Exactly like Gamma Jack.
Really?
These people are lucky to share the city with supers.
They are lucky to be in your
Oh.
presence.
And then she offers to babysit him anytime after this for free.
Yeah, she does.
Babysitting this one?
I do for free,
Holy
darling.
shit, she is absolutely gonna mess this baby up.
Oh my god, it works out so well.
There you go. I think this is a very strong case for Jack Jack eventually becoming Gamma Jack. Unfortunately,
That works out so well. My god. Wait, how much longer was left on this? 2 minutes.
this does
Let
mean
it
that
run.
Jack Jack will eventually be killed by one of Syndrome's
Yeah.
robots. Maybe you could argue
Alright,
that's
guys,
a
before
good
I
thing
forget,
considering who he turns into.
please
Or maybe he
subscribe
somehow
to
faked
Alex
his death. I
Bale.
don't
Get
know.
him
It
2
could be
million.
possible.
He
I
needs
do
it.
think that they're
Oh, one second, I'm
who
gonna
he
pause that
turns
so you guys
into,
can read
or
it.
maybe he somehow faked his death. I don't know. It could be
But really, go subscribe to Alex Bale, and if you're feeling like it, maybe subscribe to me. I don't know, I'm trying to get to 100 before Halloween, because, you know, we're at 50 now. Honestly, the closer we get to 1,000, the sooner I'll get to take off this mask and stuff. Because, like, I don't know, I need some milestone for an excuse to get this mask off. That, and I don't want to be associated with other mask-wearing YouTubers. You all know who I'm talking about.
possible. I do think that there's something kind of interesting about Syndrome killing Jack Jack, but then later baby Jack Jack indirectly
Yeah,
kills
that
Syndrome.
is
So it's kind of like this poetic time
a
loop.
paradox.
The Incredibles 3 is coming out in
Right.
2028, so I guess we'll have to wait and see if it supports or
I'm gonna pause
debunks
it
my
here
theory.
too.
You know, even if this
Never mind.
was intentional at one point, I do kind of doubt that they'll
Thought
ever
it
bring
was gonna
back
be
this
more
pretty
text.
obscure Gamma Jack character, but you know, we'll see.
Oh. I'm gonna pause that for you guys to read again. And resuming.
See. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please
Hey.
consider checking out my other fan theories and subscribing.
Glad
I've
to
got other
have been.
Pixar
Glad to have watched Alex Bale. Hope you get even more subscribers. Good luck on your journey, man. Oh wait,
theories
what?
coming out at some point. I've got a really
No
funny
frickin' way.
Cars theory with Mater coming out soon. I
Oh,
will
no, not
confirm that my
Mater.
next theory that's already kind of almost done is about Teletubbies.
No, stop! It's too scary.
I've got a pretty interesting take on that I don't think anyone has come up with yet. Thank you to the patrons who support this channel. You can get access to videos early and your name at the end of the video by signing up now.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to both me and Alex. Have a nice night, everybody. Bye.